Well, this is exciting. Hamilton City Magazine released their fall issue, and we here at CHCH, we're honored to be featured in a piece about our 70th anniversary that we've been celebrating this year. Great to have editor and co-publisher from Hamilton City Magazine on the show once again with us, Meredith McLeod, and the publisher and owner of Woolsack and Wynn Publishers, Noelle Allen. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. Hello. We're going to get to you in a second, Noelle. Let's go with the cover first, Meredith. In Our Bones, author and McMaster University professor Margaret Nowaczyk. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Why did you go there for the cover?
Well, we were excited to have an author on our cover for the first time, an academic at McMaster. Her work is fascinating. We were already doing a piece about Noelle's company, Woolsack and Wynn, which has been in Hamilton about 20 years and does fabulous work with local authors. So we just, it was just kind of a matter of, well, would Margaret be willing to pose for a photo with Marta Houston? So it all worked out beautifully, and I think the cover looks fantastic.
Fabulous. Let's bring you in here, Noelle. How exciting for you to be involved with Hamilton City Magazine. Yeah, coming up on 20 years that you moved from Toronto to the city of Hamilton.
Yeah, we brought the press here just about 20 years ago, and it's been fabulous. Like the press has taken off since we've come to Hamilton. It's got a huge arts community. There were way more writers here than I realized, and so many more stories. So it's been a lot of fun.
And you're dedicated to telling, having Hamilton writers, Hamilton authors, and publishing them.
Yeah, we have actually. The press is broken up into what we call imprints, and each sort of piece of the press focuses on a different kind of books. And the James Street North imprint is about Hamilton and written by Hamiltonians. So we do at least a couple of books a year in that imprint.
Right. What's it like working with authors?
A lot of fun. Authors are wonderfully creative people. Sometimes they're a little bit anxious, but I think all artists are like that. But it's wonderful to take like a manuscript from them and then hand them a book, and it's and then to see that book go out into the world and see people respond to the book is really one of the best parts.
Yeah, and they're all different. Everybody's different, and how you're talking to them and dealing with them. And there's some great stories in here that you've created from Woolsack and Wynn Publishers that are on James North.
Yes,
you were there for Supercrawl.
We are there. We are on, and that's why it's James Street North Books. I feel like we're right in the heart of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about profiling us. Let's talk about us. What did you learn about CHCH in your deep dive in your article?
Well, of course, I mean, the history of the station is fascinating, and this station has a long history of punching way above its weight in terms of news content and comedy and drama and all that stuff. And it's just a fantastic media force in our city. There's a ton more content, I'll say, on our website. Magazines are limited. We can't afford to print too many pages, so the story online is much longer and more in depth. But I come from the media. I worked at The Spectator for 12 years. I love local media. I think local media is the bedrock of our community, and we've had some bad news stories, right? Let's be honest about it.
As you were writing this article,
CHML, disappeared.
Got shut down.
That's right.
You were writing
as I was writing it, and so that just highlights to me how important local media is, and we need to celebrate it. We need to support it. CHCH is an incredible cultural institution in this city, and I think people need to appreciate that.
Yeah, and what Channel Zero, our owners, our independent owners, are doing to keeping that local news alive.
That's right.
And even what a magazine, I think it's so important for Hamilton to have its own magazine, because it's fabulous. How much are you learning from Hamilton?
It's almost overwhelming. Like I said to you before we started, I've got a story list probably 30 pages long.
So we got one more issue left in the year. That's the Christmas issue. Where can we find this?
So it's in local independent retailers. I don't want to mention them because I don't want to forget anybody. But we're in Indigo, we're in Dr. Disc, we're in Epic Books, we're in City Books.
And you can subscribe. You can get the magazine yourself, arrive at your door. HamiltonCityMagazine.ca. Thanks so much, ladies. Great chat.
Thank you, Tim.